I've been a prosecutor for 26 years. I'm a mum, I'm a nanny myself. The level of violence that was used, the indiscriminate nature of the violence, the seriousness of the injuries that were caused, and the scale of the impact that the defendant has caused is something really unprecedented. As far as we were concerned, on Monday we were going to start a trial, so it did take us by surprise on Monday. DPS were involved right from the start, so as soon as an arrest was made, one of our prosecutors were contacting the police straight away. I think it's an unprecedented case. I've been a prosecutor for 26 years. I've never seen anything as harrowing as this particular case. I think now there's a public inquiry. We know there's a public inquiry. These are some of the things that can be picked up from within that. Priority from the outset was to deliver justice for the victims and their families in this particular case. What was important to both us and the police is that there was no prejudice to that trial at all. So every consideration we had about what could be released, information that could be released, really had to be looked at through that lens. As a prosecutor, in order to put a case before the court, we have to have that material in an evidential format. So whilst there was an early indication that ricin had been discovered, it had to be tested. We had to have a specific statement from an expert to confirm what it was. And we didn't receive that until towards the end of September. We then have to interview a defendant when further charges are being considered, which also happened at the end of September. We then had to review all the evidence that we had. We had to consider what charges should be laid. There's also some internal processes that we had to follow. One of the offences needed consent from the law officers, so there are some internal CPS processes that we have to do. So that was where we couldn't announce the charges back in August because we had that legal process to follow. As I said, I've been a prosecutor for 26 years. I'm a mum, I'm a nanny myself. The level of violence that was used, the indiscriminate nature of the violence, the seriousness of the injuries that were caused, and the scale of the impact that the defendant has caused is something really unprecedented. And we're prosecutors, but we're humans as well. And I know it's been quite a challenging case to read the evidence for my team who've been handling this matter.